like everybody had risen. My brain cannot process failure. And I got home, it's probably like 3 in the morning, and I went down to the high school. The janitor let me in the gym, and I shot all day. I never all day. Right after that playoff game, just kept shooting and practicing. I'm just gonna keep on going, no matter what. Fail 10 times, that 11th time is gonna be great. It's not the 11th time, the 12th time is gonna be great. But eventually, it's gonna happen. I got a chance to let out the steam of disappointing my teammates and millions of fans. Once I made that commitment and said I want to be one of the greatest ever, then the game became everything for me. So I created the Black Mamba.
The recent showing of the young Gilas players has been a game changer, not just for the team's global ranking, but also for their individual careers. They've gained confidence, sharpened their skills, and are now dominating their respective leagues. One of these young guns, Kevin Quiambao, who's been dubbed the Nikola Jokic of Gilas, has a clear path to his next destination. This 6'7" UAAP MVP, a hot commodity among Korean scouts, has been a long-awaited arrival in their league. KQ is arguably one of the best collegiate players in the Philippines, and he's not just a local talent. He's got international experience, playing alongside 3 NBA-caliber players in Dubai with strong group athletics. Kevin Quiambao is one of the best young basketball players in the Philippines. He's now a member of Gilas Seniors and is considered part of its future under coach Tim Cone. At only 23 years old, he still has much room for improvement in his game, especially with continued experience and skill development. Now, in addition to Gilas Pilipinas, he's entering the professional league and has an NBA dream. After losing in the UAAP against UP, Kevin Quiambao finished his last game for DLSU. He gave his best, becoming Rookie of the Year, a two-time MVP, and a Finals MVP. While the college ending wasn't as sweet as he hoped, his stint at La Salle was still considered successful. But now, it's time to move on. At 23 years old and with a family, KQ decided to elevate his career to the professional league, opening more opportunities. He will now play for the Goyang Sono Sky Gunners, a team in the Korean Basketball League. The Japan B League and the KBL are currently 2 of the top destinations for the Philippines' best young prospects. These leagues offer significantly better salaries, facilities, and overall player and family support compared to the Philippines. Therefore, a better life awaits KQ in South Korea. Furthermore, the level of basketball there is high, comparable to the PBA, allowing KQ's skills to be honed and his game developed, especially his shooting, as Koreans are known for their sharpshooting abilities. He will also benefit from their offensive play style. Since he will be playing in Asia, it will not be difficult for him to serve the national team. Playing for Gilas Pilipinas is a crucial part of KQ's development. He will face strong opponents, work with a skilled head coach and teammates, and participate in challenging tournaments within the 4-year plan. These experiences will be invaluable to his professional career. Therefore, playing in the KBL is a good choice. Carl Tamaya, another Gilas player, also had no problems being released by his team for Gilas duty. There was only a slight delay recently due to an ongoing game, but overall, it was still manageable.
Let's go!
The KBL is a good move for KQ. Hopefully, he can make a splash over there. But the Goyang Sono Sky Gunners have been struggling, so it might not be a cakewalk for him. They could be in for a lot of tough losses. Hopefully, he can make a big impact and help them turn things around, but we'll have to wait and see. Regardless, this KBL stint is a great start to his pro career. He's got his eyes on the NBA, though. He said as much on social media. That part of his statement surprised a lot of people, judging by the comments I saw on Facebook. They said he should be realistic, that Kai Soto's struggling, and all that. It's true, making it to the NBA is a long shot for Filipino players these days. The odds are stacked against them. But hey, let's let them dream. How are we gonna have homegrown NBA players if we don't let our young stars shoot for the stars? It takes hard work, hustle, and that try and try mentality, right? There are many ways to get noticed, though it's still not guaranteed and the chances are still low. But at least there are ways. Number 1 is Ray Park's case. He can try the NBA Summer League and NBA G League before the actual NBA. Then from there, he can show if he can still compete at a higher level. If he plays well, someone might be interested. If not, try again, get stronger. If nothing works, go back to Asia. There's nothing to lose. Number 2, he can also play in a professional league, though it's less likely to get noticed in the KBL. Maybe if he gets a bigger offer in Japan in the future, that would be better. Because Japan has proven that they can produce NBA players like Rui Hachimura, Yuta Watanabe, and Yuki Kawamura. So at least there are probably some scouts looking there. The NBL Australia is also an option, but there are many downsides if you're aiming for NBA attention. The competition is tougher there, so he'll likely have less production compared to Asian leagues. Plus, playing time is also difficult because there are many others like him who can play point guard. And he'll earn less money compared to Japan. If development is the goal, the NBL is an option. But if it's about getting attention from NBA scouts, it's difficult because the league is tougher there. Lastly, he can also play for Gilas Pilipinas. If he develops into one of our best swing scorers within Coach Tim's 4-year plan, and he showcases that on bigger stages like the FIBA World Cup and hopefully the Olympics, there's no reason why he wouldn't get noticed. If he performs well on the world stage, he might even get an invite to the NBA Summer League or G League as a starting point. Of course, nothing is impossible. Just keep trying, there's no harm in that. Yuki Kawamura got noticed for playing in the Japan B League and FIBA before the Memphis Grizzlies took notice, and of course, Yuta Watanabe really did it. KQ is only 23 years old, and he'll be 26 by the upcoming World Cup. Obviously, at this point, there's still a lot he needs to improve in his game. He's still far from being an NBA player. With his height, he needs to become more comfortable playing the 3 or 2 and develop his wing and guard skills. There's work to be done, so let's see his progress in the coming years. In the end, no matter what, it's still incredibly difficult for Filipinos to step into the NBA. For KQ, realistically, his chances of getting there are slim to none. That's what we can say now, but who knows about the future? The important thing is that he has an NBA dream, and dreams are where everything starts. Again, there's no harm in trying. If he doesn't make it, he'll still be a great player in Asia, one of the best young players of Gilas Pilipinas, and in the real battle, he'll surely be able to provide a good life for his family through playing basketball.